we'll do, first of all, can we do a little negotiating on the Xbox? Summit Mountain Pickers. All right. How much for your bats here?
What do we call
20?
Yeah.
Okay, for 20 for each?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. Somebody else does.
Well, I don't actually used it maybe one time ever, and
What version is it?
nothing about. I had no idea. I
Is
knew
it-
absolutely nothing on it.
Looks like it's version 1. How much you selling that for?
15.
15? I'll take that.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little pile if that's okay.
Yeah, just sit it up there.
Okay.
That way you can put it in the bag for you if you want to do.
Want me to put it in a bag for you?
We'll do it afterwards. Let's see what all I get here. Of course. How much for the controllers?
Well, I was just going to sell it as a set.
Oh, okay.
For everything.
50 for everything?
For the games and the controllers. And of course the charger's there for the 2 wireless controllers. And then the Connect thing.
Okay.
How are you?
Hey, good. How are y'all?
How much is it?
10. Yeah.
What you got on the jerseys here?
4.
4? I'll do that one. And I'm gonna do the Broncos one once they walk by.
Okay, that's fine.
I said if you want to swing around there, it might be
Yeah,
easier
okay.
if you go behind it.
Yep. Oh, who's the Duke jersey there?
I think it's just a 1. It's just another 1.
Oh, it's just one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just do the NFL ones.
I hate it.
I'll do that. Yeah. Sorry. You're fine.
Well, you're the first one I've come to. I'd hate to blow everything on my very first one. I don't mind. And how much did you say for the GoPro again? I'm sorry.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Say what?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still think about it. Oh, I didn't see the gloves over here.
It just has to be charged.
It'll actually turn on. I think it had enough battery to turn on because I checked it last night.
Yeah, 5.
How much on the glove?
4.
$4.
Trying to get sunburn out here.
I know, it's already hot, right? I mean, what's going on? Oh, there's a dome tent.
Well, we only use that thing once. We went to campers.
Yeah, I just bought a pop-up camper, and the reason why I have to have a pop-up camper is because I have to have some air conditioning at night, you know, and it has a built-in AC unit.
Yep.
I was like, score, I'll take that.
Exactly.
Is this a generic brand or
No,
Fitbit?
it's a Fitbit.
It's a Fitbit.
Yeah, it's a Fitbit. I just don't have the charger with it. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's probably somewhere.
That ain't no big deal.
I think it takes just a regular USB.
Yeah.
Low price. So
And I mean, you can buy them. That's how much for the Fitbit?
$10 on that.
$10. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, first of all, can we do a little negotiating on the Xbox? Can we do 30 instead of 50 for the whole thing?
Yeah.
So, I only brought $50 with me. I'll just go over here to the ATM and get the rest of the money out. If you don't mind setting it off to the side, I'll absolutely take it.
We'll box it up right here.
So I'll go ahead and pay for this, and then I will come back and get this. It won't be but a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm ready for this portion.
Okay.
I did 15 on that.
So 15.
See how your math skills are? 4. You can't calculate. You're funny. 27. I won't make you use the calculator.
You got change?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I got 30 right there.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind, if we could do 28 for all that, I already have the cash.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll
Okay.
That way you don't have to worry about going to that.
Excellent. So there you go.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that worked out perfect. You broke me. But I mean, you had great stuff. I still see some stuff that I'd love to have. And if you want to see this online, it's my YouTube channel, Summit Mountain Pickers.
Let that stay on or put it in your phone or something. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
No, he said, after you said that, he's like, I like watching stuff like that.
Yeah.
$3.
So Summit Mountain is SUMMIT, and then Mountain Pickers.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I'm back. You seen the yard sale purchase that I did. That was nice and fun. I only did one because I did I had a pretty big buy from my guy that I wasn't expecting to do. I was just going to take some stuff over there to him, and he had some more stuff for me to look at. Matter of fact, what you're about to see is not everything. I actually sound like another buy from him tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna add that into this video or if I created another one, but stay tuned to that. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool buy too. Anyways, first, oh my gosh, let me just turn you around and you take a look at all the stuff that I have bought. Just one quick glimpse, and then we'll sit down and talk about it. I'll try to run through it kind of quick. I don't want to try to make these hour videos. I hate making an hour video. So anyways, let's just take a quick look, and then I'll sit down, I'll grab some things and we'll look at them. So alright, here we go. Alright, here's everything overall. There is stuff back there, there is stuff back there, but as you can see, there is things everywhere. Got 2 consoles there, so many video games, and there's even some video games right there. So anyways, that's everything at this point. Hopefully I have this lined up with my face pretty well. So I guess I'll start with what's exactly in front of me. So let's start there. Alright, first thing, I have a Batmobile. It's out of the pack. I usually like to have these things in the pack, but it's vintage. It's 1994 Kenner. Kenner's usually pretty good. Hopefully I can get that into the screen very well. So I think it opens up. You can put a little guy right there or something. So anyways, cool item. Probably not a whole lot of money into it, but we'll see. Alright, next item. I just realized 2 things. One, I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff after I show you. I can't put it back over there because then it's going to inhibit me from grabbing the stuff that I want to show you. So I'm basically putting it in there the best I can. So, and then that's my first problem. My second problem is I really need to clean off my desk. That's ridiculous. I can't believe how bad my desk has gotten. But anyways, let's look at all the video games. We'll run through them real quick. I have a bunch of Xbox 360 and some Xbox. So Xbox 360, Xbox. So Xbox 360, Frize Motorsports. I think I'm saying that right. Okay game. Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay game. Some of these will probably go with the consoles, but some I'll sell separate. This one I'll sell separate. Driver San Francisco, that one sells good. Watch Dogs, that's iffy. That's at the verge of selling separate, selling with the game. WWE 2K16 probably sell with the game. I may sell it separate. NCAA Football 2012, that will be sold separate. That's a good game. Kinect Sports will be sold probably with the system. Major League Baseball 2K12, sell with the system. NBA 2K14 system. Madden 13 system. Madden 25, probably with the system. Midnight Club Los Angeles, this one probably will be sold separate. Birds of Steel, probably sold separate. Kinect Adventures with the console. Call of Duty, the case is a little messed up, that will be sold with the system. NFL 2002 Fever, that will probably be sold with the system. NCAA Basketball 2009, that would be sold separate. That's probably one of the best ones out of the group. 2K17 system. Madden 15 system. 2K13 system. Madden 11 system. NCAA 2011, that one may be sold separate. That's right on the verge though. Alright, now we're to the Xbox games. I don't really have any really good Xbox games. And some of them are really messed up. I didn't buy these games. They just came with the console. I really wanted the console, but Tiger Woods PGA 2003, that might be okay. Madden 2005, that will definitely be with the system. Again, these are all Xbox games. This one might be okay. I can't remember. March Madness 2004. This one's all gnarled up. Like a dog chewed it up. Jeez, how are you gonna let your dog chew up your video game? But Chase for the Cup 2005. It's probably not worth much. So then I also have some. Man, that is one teetering. You can't see it, but it is one teetering video game mountain right next to the camera. All right, let me grab the singles. They're nothing special neither, but I'll still show them. Sorry for the chest close up. That's for the ladies. Rapala Pro Fishing. These are all Xbox. Splinter Cell. FIFA 2004. Street 2. And then NCAA 2003. So that's all the video games. A couple good ones. A lot of not good ones. I just thought of something when I was going through this. Especially for the Xbox 360 games. It looks like I have multiple years of Madden and multiple years of NBA 2K. What I might do is just lot them together and sell them as lots. Never done that before, but I think it may work. That might be a pretty cool idea. We'll see. So, alright, let's move on to the next stuff. Okay, so the next stuff, so these are very vintage. Matter of fact, I think they're as old as I am. So anyway, so these are all Care Bears. These are Kenner brand, 1982. I just told you how old I was. So first one I have is the Wish Bear. Now I got these for about $10 each. They sell anywhere from $20 to $25 each, except for one, and I'm going to talk about that for a second. Okay, the next one, this one's different. It has a different case, but it actually goes along with the group. I see it on the back. But this one's Baby Tugs Bear. And then the next one is Cheer Bear. Cheer Bear. It's a cheerleader bear, I guess. I don't know. And then here is the one that is funny. Okay? And this is Graham's Bear. Apparently this is like the grandma of all the bears, I guess. When I was looking these up individually, like I said, all those were selling for about $20, $25 each. This bear has 2 comps. It's only one online right this moment for sale, and then there's 2 comps, so it hasn't been sold that much in the condition that it's in. You know, there's a lot of them where it's not in the pack no more or whatever. But anyways, this one bear has 1 comp for $288. I don't know what that means, or if this can sell for that much. But by golly, I'm going to try to sell it for that much. If somebody else got it, I'm going to try to get it. I don't know what's the deal. I even looked the person up. They have lots of feedback, like 2,000 something feedback. So I thought that was interesting. So I don't know. Maybe it is worth a lot of money. There was another one that sold for about the same price as those, around $28, $25. And then there's one online for like $20. So, I don't know what that means. If somebody knows in the comment section, I'll probably have this online before then, but if somebody knows anything special about this bear, why there's 1 comp for almost $300, let me know. That's incredible. I hope that's the same for this one. I hope this is a $300 toy. I've never found a $300 toy before, so I've sold $100 toys, but never a $300 toy. So anyways, let's move on to the next stuff. Alright, the next items, some Xbox 360 controllers. So, everybody, if you've watched this video this far, you know that I bought an Xbox 360 at the yard sale. There's no hiding that. Well, there was also 3 controllers into that lump, along with those video games. But, so, right now I'm back and forth. So, I want to put one of the controllers with the game, and then I'm going to sell the other 2. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. So, first of all, I was thinking that I was going to sell this one separate, and then put the OEM classic Xbox 360 controller with the Xbox 360. I'm not sure yet, but anyways, I thought this was a cool controller. This is a see-through clear controller. So the only difference is that it's wired. So maybe it's best to put this one with the game, the console, and sell the other 2. But I thought that was pretty cool. The only problem is it does have a little chip gone on the thumb. The what is that? I forgot what those are called. The joystick, whatever. So I don't know. I'll probably make my mind up once I get ready to put it online. The next one is the OEM, the classic wireless black controller. I've sold these. I've sold the white ones. I sold this black ones. So I know what I can get out of this controller. So nothing really special there, but it's good to have. And then this is a really good controller. This is the AN Xbox 360, so this is the camouflage one. So I know for a fact I will be selling this one separate. This is a $30 controller all day long. If I sell just this controller, I've made my money back on the whole Xbox 360. So I know I'll absolutely profit off of that Xbox 360 purchase very quick. So anyways, I'll toss it back and forth on which one I'm gonna put with the Xbox 360. But well, let's step back. If the Xbox 360 works, of course, if the Xbox 360 does not work, then it will be sold. All three of them sold separate. If they work, who knows? That's the battle you play when you buy things on from yard sales and stuff like this. I will say that I have sold, out of all the consoles that I've sold mostly Xbox 360s. Out of probably the dozen to maybe 15 to 20 Xbox 360 consoles that I've sold, most of them that I've bought do not work. You could still turn around and sell them for parts and get maybe $10 out of that or something. So with the price that I got it all for, if you've made it this far in the video, you know that I got the Xbox 360, the 3 controllers, some other parts, and that we'll look at, and also all the games for $28. So that was a really good deal. Even if the Xbox 360 doesn't work, I should still be fine. But I feel pretty confident that the Xbox 360 works. Usually you can judge the yard sale people who are selling the stuff and figure out if it works or not. I've been burnt doing that before, though. I've thought that, hey, this is absolutely going to work. These people aren't going to cheat me, and then I get home and it not work. So, but stay tuned. If you're interested in Xbox 360, hopefully it works. It should be online very soon. I mean, I'm starting to get a lot of consoles in, so I need to get them all online because they take up a lot of space. So anyways, let's move on. Let's go ahead and look at the Xbox 360. Alright, so the Xbox 360, I will say, when I was talking a little bit ago, I was saying I've sold many of the Xbox 360s. It has not been this model. This is, I think, the what is it? I know it, 1538s. So, I will say that I sold mainly the big boxy ones. The old school. Everybody had the old school 360. This one is a little scratched up on the top. I'll probably have to clean it up a little bit. But when I got it home, I started looking at it and I was like, oh man, I have the brick, the Xbox 360 brick, and even the plug on that was funky. That tells you I have not sold many of this type of Xbox 360. And then I was like, oh, it didn't come with the analog links. The Xbox 360 has that specific analog link where you have to click it into the back and then it plugs up to the TV, which I have some, but when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, those are all gray. That's going to look bad onto this black. Then I realized this one actually has the HDMI to it. So I was pretty ignorant about these Xbox 360s, this model. So I haven't even looked it up yet. I don't know how much this model sells for, but like I said, I'm not really worried about it out of all the stuff that I got with that buy. So anyways, keep your fingers crossed for me. Hopefully it works. It definitely needs some cleanup. So let's move on to the next item. As much as I am still not worried about the Xbox 360, is I also got the Kinect, which that's worth $20 all day long. And this is definitely needs some cleaning up, but also it has a charger base for the controllers. So it's not very much money in the charger base, or either one of these, but that's about $10. That's about $20. So if they work, of course. So again, two good items. I mean, as you can see, I did really good with the Xbox 360. I'm proud. I'm proud that I bought that. I worked her down a little bit. $50 was a little high for Xbox 360, but I feel bad that I really wanted to give her 30 for it, but I ended up only having 28 bucks. So she took it. That's good. I'm glad she took it. I hope that they had the sale. They're very nice people. They wanted to watch my videos. We talked about my YouTube videos a little bit, and so I hope you guys are watching this, and I hope you're enjoying seeing the stuff. You know, if you want to see how the stuff goes, go to my eBay store. The link is in the description, and you can see the stuff online and see how much I have it all on there for, and watch to see if it sells. If you're watching this video and you're interested in any of it, again, link is in the description to my eBay store. Go to it, buy it. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, as much as I am not worried about that Xbox 360 working or not, I am the opposite for this console. So I have a lot of money into it. This is a classic Xbox, as you can see there, and this is a special edition. This is the Halo special edition. I really made I paid up for this, but I didn't pay up where there wasn't no profit involved. But I have not tested it yet. So if this Xbox does not work, which I highly hope it does not, that would be very, very bad about, that would be very wrong with the person who sold it to me. I would be out a good bit of money, you know, not a whole bunch, but enough to make me probably stand over there in the corner and cry and not tell my wife about it. But I mean, you know, I still would be able to sell it as parts, and probably sell it for higher money for parts than what you would typically be able to sell at Xbox Classic. I will say this: most Xbox Classics I get my hands on do work. I just sold a Xbox Classic just a couple months ago, maybe a month or two ago, and man, it was a nice. I was worried it wasn't going to work. It ended up being a very nice console, and it sold quick. I'm hoping that this one sells just as quick, and I hope it works just as well. So, but it's a really cool console. I mean, it's got. I love the look of it. I love that see-through look. So, anyways, keep your fingers crossed on this. I'll keep everybody updated with hopes that it works. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, just like with the Xbox Classic, I also got two controllers. So I got a OEM Xbox Classic controller, and again, one of these will probably be sold with the game, the other one not. And you know, typically I would sell probably the more expensive one separate, and then the other one you know, with the game, of course, or the console. But in this case, it's probably going to be a little bit different. So I'll probably be selling this OEM classic Xbox controller separate. Now, the thing about Xbox Classic controllers are they are semi-hard to come by. They're not cheap controllers. So actually, I would say the Xbox 360 controllers that connect directly to the Xbox 360 are cheaper than the Xbox Classic controllers. So, even though I may probably end up selling that one separate, it's going to probably sell for about 25 bucks, maybe 30. It's been a minute since I sold a Classic controller, so I'll look into it a little bit more, but I do believe I can get in the high 20s for it. Now, this one right here is, and the reason why, so this is the Halo Special Edition controller, so I want to keep everything as is, you know, with the controller, with the console, so I'll probably sell this with the console, since it is the one that goes with the console. The only thing I don't like about this is, if you can see here, I don't know if you can see or not, but the pads have been worn off a pretty good bit. I don't know why how somebody would be able to wear pads off like that. It's almost like it would look better if I just went ahead and picked the pads completely off. I think I can get repair kits to put these pads back on. I don't know if I'm going to go to that extreme. We'll see. But the one thing that scared me about the classic Xbox, why I even went into that spiel a little bit ago, is because how bad condition this. I mean, it's not in bad condition. It's just doesn't look like it was taken care of very well. So that makes me nervous about the console itself, but we'll see, right? I mean, that's what this business is all about. You can't ask somebody to plug it up to a TV from a McDonald's parking lot, so you don't know if it works or not. Maybe I'll start carrying a portable TV around with me that works, and I'm like, tether that bad boy up to this TV before I buy it from you. But at this point in time, I can't do that, so I'm kind of winging it to, think that since I'm paying a high dollar for a product from these individuals, then it will work. And, I always ask the question, of course, before I purchase anything, hey, does this work? And when they say yes, that means I have it in writing that they are stating that it works. Even though I didn't buy this through eBay. If I bought it through eBay, it'd be much easier, but, this was bought through Facebook Marketplace, so maybe Facebook will work with me trying to get my money back or something. I don't know, but anyways, there's the two controllers. This one will be sold with the console, and then the OEM black will be sold separate. I may just pair them both together. I don't know yet. It just depends. So, anyways, let's move on to the next thing. All right, so got a couple of loose figurines here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with them yet. My son really liked this Superman. And there's no markings. I don't have a brand on it, so he's kind of hard to look up. The only thing I have on the back is TM in DC Comics. I don't have a year or anything. TM, what is that? That's a he's kind of loose. Look at that. Ooh, Superman, you need to chill out. You need to do some core exercises. It's a little loose there, but yeah, I don't know if I'll even sell this. My youngest was really attached to it when he was with me when I was buying it, so I may just give it to him. But there's Superman figurine. If anybody knows this figurine, he's old. I'm pretty sure it's vintage, and I could be an idiot for giving it to my son. So if anybody knows this Superman and is like, whoa, dude, that's a expensive vintage toy there, don't give that to your son, let me know. But at this point, I may be just giving it to my son. I got it kind of cheap. So, and then I do know, I was able to look this one up. So, even though he doesn't really have much markings neither, but it has a year. So, I think this is like a Michael Keaton Batman version. So, and I was able to find him online, loose like this. He does sell. So this one will definitely be sold. He's a 14-inch replica of Batman. So I like this one. I'm starting to get a lot of Batman stuff. I feel like that I'd sell a lot of Batman stuff. But anyways, pretty cool. All right, let's move on to the next stuff. All right, this next item, it's not really nothing special. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the biggest person on selling NASCAR memorabilia, unless it comes to like models, like the models that you glue together and you can put together and stuff. They sell decent, but when it comes to these cars and stuff, I mean, I do like getting the what's that, the 1x24s, and I think that's what this is. But yeah, it is 1x24 scale. But this is let's just look at the car real quick and I'll show you. So this is a Ricky Rudd. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's gold. It's still in the box. It's Ricky Rudd. But what I know of NASCAR, Ricky Rudd's cars aren't flying off the shelf, right? I mean, if this was a Dale Earnhardt Sr. or Jr. or, I don't know, maybe Kyle Busch or something like that, Richard Petty, Davey Allison, maybe even Davey Allison. Not really sure I haven't really had any luck with selling much Davey Allison stuff neither, but I have sold some Dale Earnhardt Sr. stuff and some Dale Earnhardt Jr. I've sold some 1x24 scale cars. But, my guy, he he held this up, and usually when he shows something, even if I'm not the biggest fan of it, I'll still take it. Because there's money in everything, of course, but also I want him to be comfortable that whatever he's selling me, whatever he feels like he wants to sell me, that I'll take. Of course I got to put a stop at some point in time, of course, because his store is so huge, but this is just one that I wasn't really that big of a fan about, but I took it. I've looked it up, and I'll make my money back on it and then some, but it's nothing special. Unless you're a big Ricky Rudd fan. If you are, come get this gold 1x24 scale. It's awesome. It's in great condition. It's never been opened. So, anyways, not the biggest fan of NASCAR memorabilia. I'm sorry, but it's just because they make so much of it. For example, this one is one of 4,999. And that's not really, in NASCAR's world, that's not really that special. There's so much produced. And so they drive it drives the value down on their stuff because it's so easily accessible, it's so easily found. So, unlike, I don't know, maybe old basketball memorabilia. That basketball memorabilia is worth something because they didn't drive it into the dirt. When NASCAR at this time, NASCAR was really starting to make a name for itself, and so they were trying to throw out as much merchandise as they can, and then throw their name on it where they can profit off of it. So it's not really worth that much. To me, if I haven't dealt with NASCAR stuff in the past, I would have looked at this and have been like, oh, this is going to be worth something. But knowing since I've dealt with it, I know it's not really that much money into it. So could prove me wrong, but I've sold a lot of it in the past, and it's nothing special. I've sold some Dale Earnhardt stuff. Even like the old vintage Dale Earnhardt 1x24 models. You got to get those almost dirt cheap, because if you don't, you're not going to make much money. They're only like $30, maybe $35 at most profit. Excuse me, in those cars. So if you don't get them dirt cheap, you're not going to make any money off of them. They sell relatively good. I bought 5 of them not too long ago, and I think I only have 2 left. And of course, one of them is a Dale Earnhardt Jr., so I only really have one Dale Earnhardt 1x24 left. And, I've sold a bunch of his models where you have to put them together and stuff, Dale Earnhardt models. Still, those models, they don't really drive that much money. You got to get them dirt cheap too, which I get a good deal on all the models. You're really going to sell those models at the maybe high 20s, all the way down to, I don't try to go as low as 12, but I have. I've seen models go as low as $8, $10. Sometimes people try to get them for like $6. Sorry, went on a rant here, but yeah, NASCAR memorabilia. If you're watching this video for the first time, or you're thinking about getting into sales, be really careful with the NASCAR memorabilia stuff. Sports memorabilia in general is decent and it's fun to sell, but NASCAR that's loaded with stuff. NASCAR drove their memorabilia into the ground. So anyways, let's move on to the next stuff. Alright, for this next stuff, I love my horror movie, my horror movie memorabilia, or, stuff, things. I've sold so much horror movie stuff in the past, so this is a pretty cool one. So I don't think it's really worth a lot of money, but it's a really cool item, and I think it'll sell quick. And it's vintage. So this is Face of the Screaming Werewolf. So it's, you know, basically Lon Chaney entertainment werewolf. I thought that was pretty cool. And I got this from my guy, so nice item there. I got these from him too. I looked these up, and they're nothing spectacular. I don't even know if they're basically vintage. They're 1999. But I didn't see really many comps. I think this one has sold like one time, and this one it has not sold at all. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna pair them together and sell them as a lot, basically. So what it is, it's Planet of the Apes. So it's the 1999 Hasbro edition, signature series actually. So yeah, not bad items. They're fun to have. Ooh, about dropped them there. They're fun to have, and they're fun to put on the shelf. I love any type of like old cartoon, old movie figurines and stuff. They're fun to sell. So, and you know, they don't take up a whole lot of room on the shelves. So, I look forward to selling them. All right, let's move on to the next. All right, so with all that I said about NASCAR, I have some more NASCAR stuff. But no, I love selling these models. So first off, I have a I can never, I don't know if I'm saying this name right. I've tried to say it so many times in my head. I think it's Revel brand model. This one is open, but I do believe the inside is still intact. Actually, somebody started to put this one together, it seems. The only thing is, I may not even try to sell this one. I get them so cheap. So it's not that big of a deal, but I think it's supposed to come with a pre-painted figure of Davey Allison, which doesn't look like it's in there. So that may not really be all that great. It looks like somebody started to put it together and then they stopped and they took out the Davey Allison figurine, so it's missing parts. So might not even be worth it. This one is smushed. People don't really care about that though. I've sold plenty of these where they not as bad as this one. This one is really smushed, but they still sell. I think I have this exact model still up there though. So Davey Allison monogram has not sold yet, but this is a Davey Allison monogram. Now this one is pretty cool, and I don't think it has started to be put together. It's open as well. Let me double check. Okay, no, it does not look like this one has been started to put together. No, this one is still, it's open, but nothing has been removed out of it. That's good. Or, you know, has it started been put together or not. So, this is and I've not seen this brand of models. I mean, the Monogram and the Rivel are usually the models to go to, and I think there's one more that I've sold. They don't really sell that great. But this one is Polar Lights. But the cool thing about it is an old school Richard Petty one. So I haven't looked this up, but this might be a pretty good one. The best model I've sold so far, let me think about that. So the best model I've sold, I think, has gone for about 30 bucks. 25, 30 bucks. I know I sold a Japanese version of Dale Earnhardt senior model for up there in the 20 range. And I've got another one. I had two of them. One sold quick, the other one hasn't moved at all. And then I sold like a Dale Earnhardt senior, I guess right after he won the Daytona 500 for the first time. And that one also sold up there in like the high teens. And then I think I just sold a model where it's not a racing model. It was a old Chevy truck, and that may have gone for 30 bucks. That may have been the most expensive. But NASCAR wise, I think the best one was a Japanese version model for Dale Earnhardt Sr. Darrell Waltrip models sell decent too. They sell up in the high teens as well. Now this one I have sold this exact model. I know for around $12, so I know what I can get out of that. It's Jeff Gordon. So again, I like these models. I like to sell them. They sell pretty quick at times. Some sit. I think I have. Let me look. I think I have like 2 or 3 left. I have 4 left. So I have a Bill Elliott, a Sterling Marlin, a Davey Allison. Bill Elliott, Sterling Marlin, Davey Allison, and and that another one of those Dale Earnhardt Senior Japanese versions. The crazy thing is the Dale Earnhardt Senior Japanese version that I have now, the box is in better condition than the one that I sold. So, but it's been sitting forever. So, I mean, not forever, but it's been sitting for a while. I'm surprised it hasn't sold. And then I also have a plane model. This plane model, I am so surprised that plane model has not sold yet. I absolutely expected it to be one of the first models to sell. It has not sold. So, maybe I have it too high. But, anyways, that's the models. Let's move on. We only have a few more items. Let's move on to the next. A gladiator set. Create a WWE superstar. So it's supposed to be for Triple H. I just nabbed this when I was at my guy's shop, and he wasn't even trying to sell it to me. I just seen it. I looked it up real quick. The price tag that he had on it. Usually we negotiate. This one, the price tag on it I seen was decent price tag. So I went with it. I'm hoping that I didn't make a mistake, but the price tag he had on it wasn't really that bad. So yeah, this is not bad. I like wrestling memorabilia. It's sort of like NASCAR too. They market it a lot, but you know, if you get like old vintage wrestling T-shirts, those things sell amazing. You can't find them, but they sell amazing. So you know, some of their stuff does do good. So I mean, not saying that this is that. This is absolutely not really that vintage. I'm not even sure if it's vintage at all. I mean, it's not, because it's WWE Network. I mean, if it was vintage, it'd be saying WWF. I'm trying to find a date on it, see if there is any date. Usually there is, but you just gotta look. 2015, so it's only 5 years old. But alright, let's move on to the next thing. We're almost to the end. Alright, I got a couple cool items here. This one, I mean, it might not ever sell. It's cool though. I mean, this is my nostalgia right here. This is 1990 Mirage Studios Bubble Bath Michelangelo Ninja Turtles. Of course, the bubble bath has been long gone, and I wouldn't sell it with it in there. That'd be a little weird. But it does sell online. I haven't seen Michelangelo sell online. I saw a Leonardo one sell for like $10. So I nabbed it. This came from my guy too. I'm a buy that I did yesterday. So I'm looking forward. I'd love to see this thing sell. I tell you what, this is the type of item that I put online, and I'm surprised on how fast it sells. Like, for example, one time I bought a wallet of My Little Pony, and I bought the wallet for pocket change. I mean, like, I don't even think I had 25 cents into it. But I turned around and I put it online for $8, and it sold within like 4 hours. So that's the kind of stuff like this that sells quick. You know, it's not going to be expensive, and it's not heavy, so it's easy to ship, and people like it for nostalgia reasons. So it might get eaten up and picked off out of my store pretty quick. Next item is I thought was pretty neat. It's a bobble ship of the USS Enterprise. So I would love to have all the characters on the back now that I look at it. Matter of fact, there's a Next Generation Borg cube that would have been pretty cool. But I thought it was neat. It's brand new. It's still in the box. I don't think it's ever been opened. So, and this came from my guy too. So, pretty cool item there. So, I look like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more items. I'll probably talk about a couple of them together just to try to shorten this up a little bit. I'm saving one for last. So, anyways, let's move on. Alright, the next item, I searched high and low for this brand. Not really the brand, but the make of this brand. The model, I guess model, I don't know what you want to call it, of this baseball glove. I bought this today. Only have $4 into it, so I'm happy about that. It's, I'm going to butcher the name, I think. Mizion. Now, the make, model or whatever is on the inside, and you know, it's like a GFN 1250 S3. I can find the S1, which are cheap. I can find S2, which are okay. So I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna be able to sell this glove for. I know gloves sell, and this looks like a very good glove. But I've sold many of gloves. They usually sell quick. I actually have a Mizion, whatever brand glove on my shelf right now that hasn't sold. But I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, I could be high or I could be low, or I could be hitting it right in the nose, but I'm thinking this is a $40 glove. I have $4 into it, so I can't lose. I've not seen any of this brand online for less than $10. So I'll at least get my money back. But I think it's about a $40 glove. It's really good shape, man. It's really taken care of. I doubt the boy that I bought it from. I don't even think he really even used it that much. I almost bought the baseball bat too. If they were down on that price a little bit more, that baseball bat, we'd be talking about it right now. But for 20 bucks, I wasn't gonna buy it. But for $4, I'll definitely scoop this glove up and move on about my business. All right. So the next item. Now this has all kinds of parts and pieces with it. So hopefully when I open it up, they don't come squirting out. Now, this case, hold on, let me show you the case first. This case, I have this exact case for my GoPro. Matter of fact, the GoPro that I'm using right this moment. So I know what's all in it. Now, what I don't have is this brand right here of tripod. I may keep that. I'm not sure. That's a nice tripod. But I have all these parts in pieces myself. If it has the if this has the book bag connection in it, I may swipe that myself as well. But inside of it, it has the GoPro. I believe this is the older style. I don't know what brand this is or what version this is. I think this might be just the first version, just GoPro 1. So, but anyways, regardless, I do know for a fact that I can sell, if this is the first GoPro, I could sell that and these parts and pieces in this for about 70, 80 bucks. I have $15 into it. So, the problem is the battery. I could charge the battery. I have my battery banks back there. And I may even give a battery if the battery is bad. I doubt the battery's bad. But this is interesting. I see the micro SDs on the back, as in my micro SD goes in by the battery. I don't even see where you put a battery in for this. I may, turn this off and take a look at this a little bit more. I'm not sure what type of GoPro I have here. I'm pretty sure I have the GoPro 1, which is fine. But anyways, I'll probably get about 70 bucks for it. So I got $15 into it, just like you've seen on the video. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. All right, next 3 items. I'm gonna do all these together. Guess what? Some more NASCAR memorabilia. Another Davey Allison thing. Now I will say this. I did look this one up, and it is selling online. It's selling for about 20 bucks. And it's not even in the box, so I may get a few more bucks out of this. But this is a Davey Allison memorabilia plate. So it's not bad. You know, like I said before, I hate NASCAR memorabilia, so I don't get too excited for it. The next thing, I got this today. These are pretty nice. I thought that they were going to be worth a little bit more than what they are, but I still didn't pay that much for them. I have $4 each into these jerseys. This is a Eric Decker. This is a Nike. This is a Nike NFL jersey, so it's got Eric Decker on the back. I don't think either player still plays for these teams. So, and I see that there's some bubbles on the numbers. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe from getting washed, but they smell good. Anyways, I probably got $4 each into the jerseys. I could probably get about $15 for them. And then the next one is Wes Welker. So, and this is just NFL brand. This ain't even a Nike. And it's an extra large youth. Those youth jerseys, they do not sell. I did not realize that was a youth. This is not a youth. So this is a men's medium. But anyways, I'll throw them online. I'll try to get about 15 bucks for it. But man, these youth jerseys, they do not sell. I think I have a Phillips Rivers, San Diego Chargers or Los Angeles Chargers. It's not a Los Angeles Chargers. It's a San Diego Chargers. But you know now they're Los Angeles Chargers. I have one that I've had for ages in my section, in my clothes section. So. I didn't know that was a youth, but you know what, man? If you look at it, this is an extra large youth. You compare them, it's basically the size of a men's medium. I mean, it's just a couple inches off. So, I don't know. Maybe I can pass it off as that. But all right, there's those 3 items. Let's move on to the last one, which is probably my favorite. All right, last item. I swear. This is so cool though. This is absolutely my favorite. I don't know if it's going to be the one that makes the most money, or even if it even ever sells. I'm sure it will. But this is Clive Barker's. It's a 12-inch Tortured Souls. This is a Vinyl Entomatica. It's from Spawn, or I think it's from Spawn. I mean, I know not Clive Barker, but LaFarn made. McFarlane. He made. This is McFarlane Toys. He made Spawn, so I think this has to do with Spawn. I'm looking on the back. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it had to do with Spawn, but man, this is awesome. There's so much detail in the character with the chains and the spikes and just the look on his face. I mean, it is very cool. I paid up for it. Me and my guy, we didn't. He needed. I think the offer I gave him, he needed a little bit more money into it due to probably how much he has in it. I kind of got that impression. So, but the comps were everywhere. The comps were anywhere from $30 to $70. I would like to think that I could get $70 for this. I don't know though. I'm gonna try, but I do know it is one incredibly cool figurine, and you know, I will be happy. If I was a collector like this is one that I would end up keeping. I don't collect figurines, but I like selling them, but I don't collect them. But I look forward to selling it, and I hope whoever gets it really likes it, because it is very cool. So, anyways, that's it, guys. You know, like always, comment, like, subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the notification button where you know when my videos come out. I'm up to, I've made very huge strides in my subscribers, so I'm happy about that. The last time I talked about it, I think I've over doubled my subscribers, so that's cool, and they're getting better and better. I have a video going on that's online, just went online last night, or I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Heck, I can't remember. But I just put a video online, and it's going pretty good. I expect it to start picking up probably tomorrow. So happy about that. But guys, thank you for the audience that I have. If you watch my videos every time they come out, you know, let me know. If you buy any product from me, if you go to my eBay store and you buy something from me, let me know. I'm gonna be glad to give you a shout out in my next video and say thank you to whoever buys something from me. That would be amazing. But anyways, like always, guys, buy from eBay, buy from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.